Hey there, it's Paula O'Sullivan, and I'm coming to you from Sydney at 5 p.m. on a Sunday night. And if you do tune in or you watch this back later, you probably think, well, why are you sitting at your computer? I just want to, here's my workstation right here. Why are you sitting here at 5 p.m. on a Sunday night? Shouldn't you be relaxing or shouldn't you be enjoying the rest of your weekend? But this is the exact conversation I want to have with you right now because this is something that's come up for me. As someone like I've been in business and working for myself for 8 years, and in that time, one of the biggest lessons that I have learnt is that leaders leverage their time. So what does that mean? What exactly does that mean? What it means is that leaders are very deliberate about how they choose to spend their time and their attention. So, what is it that they are focusing on at any point in time and are super laser focused? And whether it's with family or whether it's building their business or whether it's whether it's doing self-development and learning and growing and expanding skill set, like whatever it happens to be, there's a deliberate choice about how that time and attention is spent, because people think that money is the most important resource, when in actual fact, and a resource that in some aspects is actually far more important than money is your time and attention. How you spend that can actually impact the results that you get in your business and in your life. And so what I have found, at 5 o'clock, 5:30, I come and sit down at my computer right here. And in a very short space of time, so I'll stop for a break for dinner, and then I'll probably wrap up at about 9 o'clock. In that time, I can pump out so much work that it saves me probably close to 20 or 30 hours during the week. That is how I'm leveraging my time. I am sitting here at my computer, I'm having uninterrupted time. I can get a lot done. So it could be things like sending out emails, it could be creating email newsletters, it could be scheduling my social media posts for the week. Whatever those tasks are that you need to just sit down and just get done, schedule a time in your diary that you know you can be super productive. And for me, I'm super productive on a Sunday night, which a lot of you are going to find is quite strange. So find a time in your diary where you know you're going to be super productive, a list of things that you're just going to get done. And what you will find is, if you do that time and you do that regularly and you leverage that time to get a lot of the kind of things that we don't necessarily find exciting to do, but we have, like, they are actions that need to happen to grow our business because they are income generating activities. They may not necessarily be exciting, but they're very important. Find the time to get them done. Find the time when you can sit down and have some uninterrupted time, just as like I'm about to do, and knock out that. If I even attempted to, like, I reckon in about 3 hours I could get, as I said, close to 20 hours of work done that I would have to spend during the week. And now I have freed myself by doing this on every single Sunday night, by doing this time, by leveraging, by making a deliberate choice to sacrifice my Sunday. Well, and really, to me, it's not actually a sacrifice because I quite enjoy doing it. But my choice of how I spend this time means that I get to free up my time for the rest of the week. It means that I get to then leverage that time for something else. I get to make choices about how I can finish, I can take the afternoon off and go pick my daughter up from school, or I can, go and shoot some videos in the park, or I can go and get some sunshine, or I can get some rest, or I can go for a walk, or I can, go and have lunch with a friend or a coffee with a friend. There are things that, because I am leveraging this time and being super productive about what I do now, what it's going to do is it's going to help impact my results. So my invitation to you is to think about how you spend your time. Think about what you give your attention to and think about what you give your focus to. And is there anything that you can do differently? One of my favorite exercises to do is every so often when I think that I'm becoming overwhelmed, and so I hate to use the word busy because I think it's become overly manufactured. But when I think that my time is so full that I can't fit anything else in, I do a time audit, and I sit down with a pen and a piece of paper and I write down what I do with my day and the time that is allocated to doing that thing. Every single thing, whether it's making meals, whether it's listening to a podcast, whether it's faffing around on Facebook, whether it's watching silly videos on YouTube and passing it off as work. I guarantee you, if you do an audit of your own time, because I tell you what, you can't change what you don't know. So if you create some awareness around how you actually spend your time, then you can make better decisions about what to do going forward. So that's my favorite, most I guess kind of best advice around this is understand what time, like understand what you do in your day. Write it down, document it, bring light to it, and then look at it and go, is this actually the best way to spend this resource? Think of your time as a resource. Is this if this was money, is this the best use of my money? Because time is money, really. And if you want to be able to improve the results in your business and you want to be able to get more done, and also importantly, we go into business because we do want time freedom. That's what we want. But if you're wasting money, if you're throwing time just down into the gutter and really not paying attention to it and not honouring it, then how can you build income independence so that you can go off and take a month off if you want to, or even a year? So that's my invitation for you. I hope that you, wherever you are in the world, I hope that you enjoy your Sunday night, or spend it in a way that is maybe similar to mine. So let me know in the comments below how you spend your time. If there are better ways that you can reflect on if you know where your time goes. Sometimes you can wake up in the morning and all of it, what it feels like is a click of the fingers. It's dinner time and you don't know what you actually did in the day. So I'm now going to go and spend a very, very productive 3 hours getting a hell of a lot of work done, so that I can go and free up some time to produce more content or to go off and do wonderful, lovely things for the rest of the week. So wishing you a wonderful end of your weekend wherever you are in the world, and I will catch you real soon.